All right, so the following videos are going to be a breakdown and the most efficient way to cut weight. Now this is going to be the simplest way, and it's not going to be a quick, 10-day weight loss. It's going to be a sustained, working, long weight loss solution. If you're looking to gain weight, you can do it the same concepts, just reverse with adding calories instead of subtracting calories. So there's going to be a video on calculating your BMR, on calculating your body fat percentage and your lean body mass, then a video on breaking down your macronutrients based on your body type and your weight loss goals or weight gain goals. Make sure you watch all 3 videos and subscribe and hit like if you like what you see. Thanks. All right, so in the last 2 videos, we established your BMR based on your current weight and your ideal weight based on your ideal body fat percentage. Now the next step is to get into the kitchen and decide what your calorie intake is going to be. So the way that we're going to do that is break it down into macronutrients, which is your protein, your carbs, and your fat. And we're going to base that off of your body type. So there's 3 basic body types, and the first one will be called an ectomorph. So an ectomorph is considered to be kind of tall, skinny, and lean, kind of someone that has a fast metabolism is what they be referred to as. Someone that has a hard time putting on weight, putting on muscle. The next body type would be a mesomorph. That's someone that's kind of more naturally jacked kind of person, someone that looks more muscular without even really needing to work out much. And the next one would be called an endomorph. An endomorph is someone that has a more rounded physique. We'll call it kind of a pear-shaped, someone that has a real easy time putting on body fat. And the lucky thing with that is they're usually really good at pulling off their body fat as well. All right, so if you're an ectomorph, you're going to want to break down your macronutrients this way. You're going to want to do 60% carbs, 30% protein, and 10% fat. If you are a mesomorph, you're going to want to do 50% carbs, you're going to want to do 30% protein, and 20% fat. And if you are an endomorph, you're going to want to do 40% carbs, 30% protein, and 30% fat. Now, not everybody's going to be a perfect exact match for these body types. Myself, I'm a mix between a meso and an endomorph. So I kind of fine-tune in between those numbers. What I recommend is try it and then try it again, reworking your macronutrients to see what works best for you. So now that you know what the percentage of each macronutrient is going to make up your diet, what you can do now is decide how many calories you're going to be intaking. So if we establish your BMR to be 3,000, as it was pretty close to the one that we used for me in the example in the first video, and we want to lose, let's say, a pound a week, you're going to want to cut down roughly 500 calories from that 3,000. So taking in about 2,500 calories. The way you can figure out how many calories you want to deduct based on how much weight you want to lose is you take however many calories are coming out of your diet based on your BMR. So let's say 3,000 minus 500, giving us 2,500. So we take that 500 and we divide that by 3,500. That's how many calories are in a pound. So with 500 divided by 3,500 is... That was a bench. Yeah, I know. What's 500 divided by 3,500? I probably wrote it out, so we should probably...
500 divided by 3,500?
Yeah. So if you were to do that, 500 calories a day, you should lose a pound in 7 days, about a week. So now let's say we are bringing our total calories down to 2,000 calories a day. That's the most I would recommend if you were at a BMR of 3,000. 500 to 1,000 calories a day is the most you should be cutting out of your diet. Going past that isn't the best idea. So if we were to bring it down to 2,000 calories a day, an ectomorph would be bringing in 1,200 calories worth of carbs, 600 calories worth of protein, and 200 calories worth of fat. A mesomorph would be bringing in 1,000 calories of carbs, 600 calories of protein, and 400 calories of fat. And an endomorph would be bringing in 800 calories of carbs, 600 calories of protein, and 600 calories of fat. So with me, myself, I do a little bit higher in the protein than what is listed for a endo or mesomorph. What you should do is the same. Fine tune and figure out exactly what works for you, and then wash, rinse, repeat until you have yourself losing weight consistently.